Okay, well, if you're planning a wedding reception, add your own personal touch by serving a signature cocktail. These are also the way to go for brides on a budget, and most of them are. Well, the Liquid Muse Natalie Bovis is mixing up her signature cocktails for us. Welcome back to New Mexico.
Thank you. It's exciting to be here and see you again.
Oh, well, we love having you, of course. And if you've been wondering where Natalie has been, it's because she moved back to LA. Did I say LA? Tell us about your new job.
Well, I'm still doing the Liquid Muse, consulting and whatnot, and teaching. Yeah. I'm also working as a brand manager, which is kind of like an ambassador.
Nice.
West Coast USA and Southwest are my territories.
Nice.
So it's kind of exciting because I get to come back home and share some cocktails with you.
Yeah, I mean, you really take your, and you have always done this, you take your worldly experience and you bring it back to New Mexico. And you are still the Liquid Muse after all. So I want to ask you this, why would you say that signature cocktails are really a good idea at a wedding reception?
Okay, well, as you know, my second book is called The Bubbly Bride.
Love that
and
book.
You can get it on Amazon. The reason why I thought this is really important to address is when I was planning my own wedding, I wanted unique touches. I wanted things that weren't going to be terribly expensive, but were going to be, special and different. So, people think about food, but they often forget about the drinks at a wedding.
Well, and when people leave a wedding, you want them to say, oh, I had this at Natalie's wedding, or you want it to be unique. So we want to talk about the unique cocktails, specifically that couples can serve their guests. What would you recommend?
Okay, well, I brought some fun things for you, some things that I'm working with now, actually. These are made in cognac.
Ooh, they're pretty.
Yeah, aren't they
pretty?
The bottles. So, G-Vine Gin, it is a grape-based gin made in cognac with the same grapes that they use for cognac. This is macerated or infused with Uni Blanc flowers, as well as juniper. Juniper is what makes cognac, makes gin. Nothing to do with cognac. And then other botanicals. June liqueur is a grape-based flower liqueur. It's infused with Uni Blanc, Merlot, and Cabernet flowers.
Whoa.
And it's made with the same grapes, again, that you use for cognac.
Okay.
So I know that we need to jump right into this.
Yeah.
So I'm putting about an ounce of June liqueur into the bottom of the champagne flute. I call this one the June Bloom.
The June Bloom, I like that.
And I actually just served it at a big wedding event in LA, and everybody really, really liked it. So I thought this might be something kind of fun to show people back here in New Mexico.
Good.
I put about 1/2 to 3/4 of an ounce of G-Vine Gin.
Okay.
And then I'm going to top it, since we're in New Mexico, of course I'm going to use our local grape. And so just top it with a little bit of sparkling wine.
Oh, I love that.
Now, I sugar rimmed the glass before we started, which just means I rubbed it with a little bit of lime, dipped it in sugar.
Wow.
So I don't know if you want to taste that now, but
okay, that's fantastic. All right, and then tell everybody what the next one is while I
okay,
start
so the
tasting.
next one is I'm doing a punch. So another idea for any party, but especially a wedding, is you can do a punch. And in a lot of big cities and whatnot, they're doing punches instead of bottle service. They'll do punch service.
That's
So you
different.
can mix up a cocktail. So I'm putting 2 ounces. This is the G-Vine Nuaison. Now there's 2 expressions of the G-Vine Gin. That one is the Floraison. That has more flower distillate. Good pronunciation.
Merci, merci.
And the Nuaison is more of a London dry gin style. That means it's more juniper heavy.
So that one you call brilliant. This one you call très bien.
There you go. Listen to you and your French. I didn't know you knew all that French.
Okay, so now what?
So I put 2 parts spirit. I put about 1 part sour, which is fresh lemon juice.
Okay.
And then I have this lavender tea syrup. You know me, I'm all about the syrups. I love experimenting with those.
We love that.
It's a lavender tea with sugar and a little ginger spice to give a little bit of kick. One of the botanicals in G-Vine Gin is ginger.
This sounds like a really refreshing thing. And when you said punch, that I automatically went to summer in my mind, and I thought, summertime punch. I like that.
Well, and it's fun. It's festive. And so now I'm putting 2 parts. I made a lavender tea because there's also a little tribute to this out. Then you can garnish the punch maybe with with some nice lemon or lime wheels. And then when you serve it, put the ice in the glass. Don't put the ice in the punch because it'll water it down.
Oh, good point. I don't think people realize that.
Yeah, or with like sangria or anything that you're making like that, put the ice in the glass because if you put it in here, it'll just get all watery. So here.
Good tip, Natalie.
Pour this over. Well, good. I always want to leave you with one little helpful nugget.
You always leave with several helpful nuggets. And speaking of which, people want to learn all these ideas with you, and we want to be able to keep up with you even when we have to miss you. So how can we do that?
Oh, you can go to theliquidmuse.com. I'm going to start doing a little bit more blogging. I've been kind of busy and not blogging much, but I will have more recipe tips on there. So. Yes, and check in if anyone can email me too. If you're planning a wedding, feel free to email me through the website.
And you can always find these recipes on our website as well. So if you want to make these drinks drinks, you know, for your bride-to-be.
Yes.
Do it. And we'll be sipping some more after the break. We'll be right back. Thanks, Natalie.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Today's chef appearance is sponsored in part by Ben E. Keith Food Service Distributors.
And Natalie Bovis, our Liquid Muse, is back in the kitchen with us, back in New Mexico. You have a special event in Santa Fe?
Yes, so everybody's invited Thursday from 4 to 7 at Secreto Lounge. I'm gonna be whipping up this punch that you tasted. It'll only be $5 from 4 to 7.
Wow. Oh,
yeah.
and
So
that's
please come.
Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday from 4 to 7 at Secreto Lounge, St. Francis Hotel.
Got it. Leading into this Memorial Day weekend. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Welcome to Monday. Let's make it a great week, and don't miss us tomorrow morning. A good show ahead for you at 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
Cheers.
have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers,
Salud.
ladies.
I can't cheers.
Here, I know. Here, you can have it.